Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:55. I'm very, very quiet because they're still playing Sticky 13. We got to be careful because we don't want to film anybody else. So I'm really close in on my face this morning. If you're watching on a 75-inch TV, boo! We got to see whether I'm on or not. On again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on. Oh yes, I am. Here we go. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just going to check. He's shouting loud. Just let you listen to Sticky 13 for a minute. Cool dude, cool dude. Number 5. Oh, for a spade. We got 6 here, we got 4 here, we got 2 here. Did somebody win?
He's enjoying it. He's loving it. Karsten's loving it.
Should have been in this afternoon for the bingo.
I know.
Free buffet as well.
Oh, wow. Next time.
Actually, you can eat. Anybody can eat now. After the Sticky 13, anybody can eat. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you're the first time here, my name's Tim Dowd. I do Freaky Friday on a Friday. I usually do it here for the simple reason is I like a drink, and I can't drink if I go somewhere else. And I'm sat at a table with people you saw last week, so they haven't moved since. It's Graydon and I can't remember again, Sue, isn't it? Susan. I knew it was, but I always say can't. And on this side of me, I got Neil, who doesn't want to be on it. And I got Sheldon. No, not Sheldon. I got, not Sheldon, what's his name? Karsten, it was something like that. I know how to spell Karsten. I was just having a joke with Sheldon. And are you married?
Yeah.
And his beautiful wife, Melia. Amelia. Okay. And they'll be on for in a minute. When it's quieting down a little bit, I'll interview these guys. They're from Germany. They're looking for an apartment, or 2 or 3 maybe, I don't know. So if you've got something for sale over here and it's at the right price, let me know and I'll sell it to them and I'll take the commission. Cool dude. So I'm just going to turn to manual focus now so it doesn't keep going in the background. These people in the background are all blurry so you can't see them. It's gone quiet. 4 diamonds. Somebody's won. I'll let them check first. Let them check first. Wait till they check. Wait till they check it. Wait till they check, because sometimes they shout.
On the way to the barking. Don't worry about that. I'm from Bilston.
Neil, if you're like, if I go past you and we see your face, is that all right? You just no problem. There you go. There you go.
I'll tell you what happened to me, and you'll understand.
Well, I'll interview you.
It's all weird, but you'll understand.
Exactly, I will, yeah, I will. So we got loads of people to interview tonight. We got Graydon and Susan, Miria, Karsten, and Neil. And Neil brought me a wonderful gift yesterday. I met him yesterday, and he brought me a wonderful gift, and it was totally unexpected. But it was one of these. It was a set of Moment lenses for a phone, and a case. Unfortunately, the case is not for my phone, but and I can't use them. I can't use these lenses. It's too cinematic for me. I only use the phone for like the quick vlogs, and it's like an anamorphic lens and wide lenses and all that. It's no good for me. But he says what I've decided to do is to give them to Webby. Not give them to Webby, but I'm going to sell them and donate the money to Webby's charity, Facts, Fighting Against Cancer Tenerife. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So let's see who's on whilst they're waiting, whilst they're checking to see whether everybody's done or not. 2 winners. Oh, it's 2 winners, so that means it's half the price. Helen won. Oh, yeah, good. Well done. That's it. Happy Friday, Tim and Gaston. Brendan Scannell's on. Good evening, Tim and everyone. Jeff's on, Craig's on, obviously. They were on very early. Debbie's on. Hi. Steeko's on. Hi, Steve. Michelle T is on. Adrian Morley. I got to read this out. Hang on. Oi, oi, Timmy, El Grandi, sausage dosa, get up, mush. Let's have a banger tonight, mate. We'll do that. We'll do that. You're on, says Craig. Mike Litzter's on. Hey, Mike. Remember... Hang on, let me get it round. Remember this? Roger Channing is on. Charlie's on. Michelle T's on. I'm not sticky, says Craig. I bet you're moist sometimes, though. Good evening, Sticky Tim. Hello, everybody. Anne Marie. Hi, Anne. How the devil are you? And Andrew Quillam. Evening, all. Have I said that right, or is it Quilliam? Quilliam. Walkie Talkie Foodies. Hey, Tim. Lovely to see you. Live. Have a lovely evening. Thanks, Lucy. Fiona Dillon's on. It's Craig. Evening, Anne. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Julie Wade. David Longdon. Oh, Caswale booked 8th to the 20th. I'm assuming June, Craig. 8th to the 20th of June? I think Cole will be here then, will he? Cole from Cole's Place? Oh, October. Okay, got you. Derek Walker. Bob Barras, hey up to us. Mike Lister, yes, I could do with that now. And Martin Voss. So, guys, I'm going to just open you up wide just a second. There you go. So we got loads of people at the Monte Cristo today. We've got some people behind us. We've got some people at the side of us. And all the people that don't want to be on the thing are behind us in the, what do they call it? The blurry, it's actually called bouquet. I think it's called the bouquet. Not bouquet, it's bokeh, B-O-K-E. And that's for the little circles that you see in a blurry picture, the bouquet. Martin's the last one there. So what's going to happen tonight? Basically, I'm just going to interview a few people. They're going to tell me their story, and you can listen and watch with alacrity. This is Dave. He's the owner. Dave, say hello to everybody, to your fans.
Hello, everybody.
Don't forget, when you come over here, you've got to come to Monte Cristo. You've got to go in there and say Tim sent you, because then I get a free pint off Dave or two.
Half a pint.
Yeah, they are half pints, because... I think it's on number 13, is it?
Number 17.
Number 17.
Number 17.
Okay, somebody's lost a card. They were trying to throw them away pretending they were sticky. What's it like? Is the back, am I too dark? It looks on there, it's not too bad. I can brighten me up a little bit if you want. Can I do that? There you go. I can brighten me up a little bit, but it blows out the background a little bit. Gesundheit. There you go. So we'll do that. I didn't put Do Not Disturb on. Hang on, let me do that first. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this on Catch Up, I usually interact with the people that are chatting away. But if you just let it grow in the background, it'll get the sort of the flavour of the evening. That'd be pretty good. There you go. Is that just wine?
Yeah.
That's just wine.
That's what. I don't do sangria.
No.
No.
An ice and some fruit, and then just.
Lemon, ice and lemon.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
But
It's like
then I
sangria.
asked the barman how you can ride us home.
You got to see this. You got to see this, ladies and gentlemen. You got to see this.
Hello, everybody.
This is Karsten.
Hello.
Let me just turn his microphone on. That should be good enough.
Hello, everybody. I love Tenerife very much. And it's so lovely here. And I was, I think this is the 5th or 6th times here. And now we spend it a longer time, about 2 weeks. And we look some places for later to buy. But so we have a nice thing, one or another offer, but we think about longer.
Cool, dude.
But,
And
yeah,
they don't
we
serve
see a lot of
sangria.
nice spaces. Oh, no. But then I wait for the rider. he comes later and brings us home. So, yeah.
So how long have you been on the island?
They leave on tomorrow. We come on 4th of May,
Uh-huh.
and we stay until the 21 tomorrow. We leave at the flight goes at 5 o'clock, and we'll be still in Düsseldorf around 10:30 in the evening tomorrow.
And how long do you have from Düsseldorf to where you live?
Half hour.
Oh, it's not too bad
Yeah,
then.
not so bad, no.
No, and who
Our
did you
daughter
fly
live
with?
in Düsseldorf. Maybe we spend one night there.
Okay.
And then the car is in Krefeld, in the next city, and then we go at home on latest on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
That's right.
And so you've been staying over near El Médano, right?
Yeah, yes.
But a little bit out of the village
Yeah,
to
right.
one side. Was that a nice place? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I can recommend.
Yeah?
It's very nice. Nikita was the who rented the apartment. I don't. It's on the Avenida Europa 67.
Okay.
That's,
And it's a Airbnb or is
It
it?
was an Airbnb.
Okay.
Right, yes.
And if you don't mind, what price range is it?
Oh, low. Was a low price.
How much about?
30 euros for 2 persons each night.
So 30 euros a night for the room.
Yeah.
That's not bad
That's
at all.
a bit more. I think 40 euros for Airbnb, something like that.
Okay.
For 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 days. Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
And have you been traveling? You've got a car, obviously.
Yeah.
And so you've been traveling the island looking at apartments.
Yeah.
And did you see anything you like?
Yeah, we think about a house in the countryside or an apartment near to the sea.
Yeah.
But we have not the perfect decision. So we talk later in Germany about this.
Okay. And are you buying it to retire to, or to use for holidays, or to rent out?
To rent out, and maybe later we'd stay there.
Okay.
for
And
sleep.
are you looking into the legal possibilities of renting out, like the VV?
Yeah.
Or would you just do it like an Airbnb, like everybody else?
I think more legal.
Yeah.
So, but we're not the last decision about that.
Okay. So you got to look into VV, Fal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I think so. Yeah.
Look up Fal is in Spanish is ube,
yeah.
and this is viviendas vacacionales.
Yeah.
And you have to register with the government
Yeah.
for tax purposes and also for safety.
Yeah.
So if you stay at a place with VV,
Yeah.
you know it's going to be safe, and you know that it's regulated, and that everything is ticked.
on law.
It's on the law. Yeah.
law.
So, but a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that.
So
Yeah.
we have to think about it. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it costs more to get it registered,
Yeah.
and obviously, some of the money you make has to go in tax.
We have a
yeah?
business too in Germany, so I know.
Okay,
I have to
cool.
think about that.
Cool, dude. So let's come out a bit. Let's see if we can get us both in. There we are.
Okay, bye, everybody.
I'm not finished with you.
So okay.
We're going to get both of us in. So I met Karsten yesterday, and we met in this cafe in El Médano,
Right,
which
yeah.
was really nice. But I thought El Médano was very windy.
Yeah.
But this cafe was in a beautifully shaded spot from the wind. But when the sun got lower, it kept shining underneath the eaves, and I nearly burned. I mean, I have got light skin anyway. But I was really burning. You were burning too, right?
Not so much. Was okay for me.
Yeah.
Was okay.
But it was really hot for me.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that you have a business in Germany.
Right.
Is it something that people might be interested in, or do you want to tell us about the business?
Yeah, I can do this. Maybe everybody know in England the brand Hoover, and mostly the first time I saw this 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years, they come on the door and ringing the bell. And we have the same brand, like Hoover in Germany is Vorwerk, named Vorwerk. And also this time the people come, only the workers for this come on the door and ring the bells and sell the vacuum cleaners. It was expensive but high quality vacuum cleaners. You have in the 80s Vorwerk like 20, 30 years or maybe longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but after that, in the 90s start people to make a presentation in shops or a presentation on big supermarkets on a table, like in the good frequent places, and so they're given and they're sold bags and the stuff what you need to use the vacuum cleaner, not originals or from others
Third party, yeah.
production, yeah.
Yeah.
And so start this business very well, but nowadays the internet come much more and more and more, and that's a thing they can sold everything on the half of the price that what I have to value on my place. So
Are you getting into the internet selling now? Or?
No, not so much. We started, but we start to buy houses. We buy houses in Germany, and we give renting for workers. We have apartments for workers. So we have changed the business.
So you're moving the business model more to a rental portfolio.
Yes, right.
And that's why you're looking over here as well.
Yeah, late.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 54.
54, ladies and gentlemen. Such a young 54.
Thanks very much.
No, I thought you were younger than that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karsten, very much for telling us all about that.
Yeah.
And have a safe trip home tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'll take the microphone back.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Karsten. Let me just turn this back around. Turn right back around. I'm not straight, I'm not straight, I'm not straight, I'm bent, I'm bent. Oh, that's going to go on, what's his name in it? There we go, there we go. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, there we go. So let's get you back into normal mode. So that was Karsten, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes, we're going to talk to other people. We've got 1, 2, 3, another 4 people to talk to. So we got plenty of time. Don't forget, at 7 o'clock, the premiere of this week's Webby Sports Roundup will be dropping. If you want to go and check that out, go to Webby Sports Roundup and say notify me, and then you'll be notified of the when it goes live. But it will be 7 o'clock. And Webby is not here at the moment. In fact, he's in Britain at the moment on a private escapade. I want to say escapade. And he should be arriving at where he's staying by 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go on and field questions until he arrives. That's what I've told Chris anyway.
Cheerio.
And that's what I've told Chris anyway. So, and then I should be home. And I've made what have I made tonight? I've made a sagaloo. I think it's a sagaloo. Spinach and, there's no potatoes in it. It's just spinach, and I'm going to put this feta cheese in it. So that's going to be quite nice. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, I've missed a load, of course. But here we go. We've got 130 people watching. Adrian Morley we did. Mike Lister we did. Andrew Quilliam we did. Julie Wade. Paddy P. Good evening, one and all, says Paddy. David Longden we did. Derek Walker's on. Bob Barras, hey up with Todos. Mike Lister we did that. Michael from Edinburgh Honest Guy says hi. Michael has got a channel about Edinburgh, so if you're interested in that, go over and subscribe to his channel. He will keep you up to date on all the stuff that's going on there. I've missed a donation, it says here, but I shall get to that in a minute. Miko Jones is on, says hello. Hi Miko, I don't remember seeing that name before. If you have commented and I have said hi, then it's just my brain goes thing. Tony Lingard, looks a lovely evening in Tenerife. Nice in Lincoln at the moment too. I always like it when it's like the end of spring and the beginning of summer, because you guys that have come on are no longer as depressed as you were. Are saying, I've got to get to Tenerife, I haven't seen the sun in months. And so what I really like about it is that when you come on here, you say, oh, it's nice and warm. And sometimes it's warmer in Britain than it is in Tenerife, because we are the island of eternal spring. So that means the weather here is like a good spring day. Like a spring day back in the 60s. That's what it was. A spring day back in the 60s. If you see me scratching my ear, I don't know what it is. I think I've got a fly in there. It keeps going bzzz, unless it's, what's it called? Tinnitus. Is it tinnitus or tinnitus? That's what I want to know. Because I thought it was tinnitus. But it's but the word itis means inflammation of, yeah, like tonsillitis, right? So you would actually use the itis suffix to say inflammation of the ear, but tinnitus maybe isn't inflammation. There we go. I've always said tinnitus, but I heard an American say tinnitus. You know, it's like Iraq instead of Iraq, isn't it? The Americans say Iraq.
Americans say jaguar.
Jaguar.
Instead of jaguar.
Oh, here she is, my darling baby lamb. We're on this side. You got to get in front of the camera.
Hi, Jill again.
It's Jill again. You know, Jill isn't drunk the whole week. It's just Fridays.
I'm drunk none of the week.
The whole week.
None of the week.
The whole week. But
Anyway,
what we are going
happy
to do,
Fridays.
we're going to see you on Tuesday, I believe.
Yes.
Because next Tuesday, the week after, you're away, aren't you?
I'm actually going to Puerto de la Cruz tomorrow with about 18 from the bar.
18 from the bar.
18 people from the bar.
Yeah.
And then I'm flying out to Cardiff on Tuesday.
Cardiff on Tuesday.
So come home, repack, do a few hairs in between, which is your wife.
A few hairs,
lovely
yeah.
Christy. And then
That's what I got, a few
away-
hairs.
And then away to Bristol.
You're smelling really good today.
Eh?
Oh, yeah. You better move pretty quick or I won't be responsible for my actions.
You're old enough to be my father.
I'm old enough to be your father.
No, maybe not.
I could be your sugar daddy if I had money.
Nice to see you too.
You see me, darling.
What's he like?
You have enough space in your arms?
Yes, just about. Thank you very much.
Cool dude. John Barrow, grab a beer, my friend. Sorry we can't join you. No problem, John. It was great to see you the other day. It really was great to see you. And any time you're on the island, you know you got a place here. Any Monday up at El Habli or any Friday down here, anytime you like, my friend. Susan Roberts is on. Evening. Tim North Tenerife man is on. Luke Hallam, where's my manners? Sorry, Tim. Good evening, mate. Evening. Oh, no problem, Luke. I missed a load of people. Marianne's on as well. And Debbie lives near Cardiff. There you go. Neil Lewis is on. I'm going backwards now. Well done, Sheffield Wednesday. Is there any horse tips, boss? There will be a horse tip at the end of Webby's roundup. It's not actually a tip. It's not actually a tip. The reason being is we record it on a Wednesday and a Thursday. So we can only give you what happens on a Thursday. Friday it's too late. And the guy who gives us the tip gives us what we call a fancy. So he gives us a horse that he fancies sort of like on long-term basis. And we were lucky the first week, we got a 7-1 winner, but the last 2 weeks we've not been so lucky. But he's given you a good one this week, which probably Webby was saying, don't put too much on, but it's a good each-way bet. And I do know the name, but you got to wait till the end of Webby Sports Roundup to find out what it is. And if you would have backed the tips last week, the week before, and the third one, then you would still be plus because of the 7-1. But we shall see what we shall see. Okay. We're going backwards now. Evening. Tim, did you look at the ceremony? Oh, I totally forgot. I'm going to do that right now.
I did know the lady's name, Tim, through the
Jill,
top.
I'm Jill.
Jill, yeah. And she's young enough to be my daughter.
Can you come home with me, please,
I
Jill?
can see.
I would like that very much.
Cut him off.
Too much drink, darling. Too much drink. You like
They're shouting over there. Hi, Marianne. Sent her a message, no reply. Okay, let me just do that with Sarah right now. I think I can do it on an iPad. I think I can do it on an iPad. She didn't contact me, so I forgot all about it. So let me just go to here.
Excursions here.
Kickstarter, I don't want that.
Daniel.
Daniel is the guy with Tenerife First Excursions. He's got the shop up in. He's got 2 shops in the tourist area, and he's got one up in the hotel.
Irish guy, he's lovely. His
I've got a
nickname's
husband.
the crack.
What is your first name?
My name's Neil.
Neil, I've got a husband.
Oh, sorry. Damn! Tim, you could have told me earlier.
What? That she's got a husband?
Yeah.
Well, she's going to Cardiff on Tuesday without her husband.
Hey, I'm Welsh. You can come with me.
Neil's out.
Maybe she's in the Welsh there now.
I better interview Neil pretty quick, or otherwise he'll be off with the fairies, I tell you.
Don't you, please.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm going live now. Sarah, if you're watching, bear with me. So I've got to go to YouTube Studio. I'm going to YouTube Studio right now. Oh, what did it say? Improve your experience. Skip to YouTube Studio. Okay. Go to YouTube Studio. Big dog. Then we go down to we go down to settings. Then we go to community. And we got managing moderators. My brother Mark. He never comes on, but I made him a managing moderator to see what happens. There you go, just a minute. I don't want you focusing on what's behind me. Right, focus on my face, right? Right. Keep your eyes here. Not here. Keep your eyes here. And we got standard moderators. Approved users. Hidden users. Here we have Sarah Childs. We unhide Sarah Childs. Anybody else?
Okay, no worries.
Save. Sarah, if you go away and come back, then you should be now unblocked. I only blocked that because it was somebody with your name doing a lot of what they called comments, and I just thought it wasn't you. So you're probably being hyper. 7,862 current subscribers. Thank you so much. 654 in the last 28 days. I put that down to what's his name? To Macmaster. Say the truth. We're gonna brighten me up a little bit. Here we go. There you go. So you're not distracted over here now. Right. So we're gonna interview somebody else. I think we do. I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna talk to Sue. Is that all right? Well, you come to me. It's easier because then I won't lose signal. Then you see. So if you can see yourself in the picture, we're all right. And we've got to be a similar distance away for the focusing to work. So I'll come back. There you go. And then we'll zoom us in on that. There you go. So I usually reach inside people's shirts to do this, but I'm going to let you.
There's not much down there, so you'll be okay.
I'll put it on this side.
There's not much there too.
Just make sure it's. There you go. Ladles and jelly spoons. This is Graydon Monk's Better 3/4.
Hello.
This is Susan. Do you go by Susan or Sue?
I prefer Susan.
You prefer Susan?
I do.
Like it's Timothy and Susan, not Tim and Sue.
That's
there
right.
you go. There you go. So Susan, you're nearly finished with your vacation, right? You're going home on Monday?
Yes, Monday.
And you've been here for?
2 weeks.
Have you enjoyed yourselves?
Very much so.
And whose birthday was it?
Both.
Whose birthday was it first?
Mine first. Mine was on
Happy belated birthday.
last Thursday, and Graydon was on the following Sunday.
And Graydon,
Yeah.
as a birthday present, as a Middlesbrough fan, Webby decided to ruin their chances of going to Wembley.
It did.
Thanks a lot, Webby.
Please give him my best regards.
I will give him your best regards.
Yeah.
So what's the best bit of the holiday up to now?
This, Timothy.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You know,
This and Sticky Bingo.
we've met
Portadella
4
Cruise
times
yesterday.
now, 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
And each time, these people, I'm telling you, the salt of the earth, and I really enjoyed it. And Christina says, I'm sorry I couldn't come tonight because I told her at the last minute that you were coming. I think if I'd have said beforehand, she'd have got ready. But Fridays, she likes a rest.
Fair enough.
And she says, to only have 2 beers, she says, so I have the first and the last.
Should I get you water next?
You're going to get me water?
Beer, water, beer, water.
Beer, water, beer, water. I'm
I'll have
actually
another
getting the
water as
water myself.
I'll get you beer.
Nectar of the gods. Nectar of the gods. I do not expect you to get me a beer,
But I will do.
but I don't know what's going to happen if you leave and we're left alone. What do you think, Susan?
Who knows?
Who knows, ladies and gentlemen?
Who
Or
knows?
if Jill had a way, she'd say, you're too old for me.
I might be too old for you, Tim. Timothy.
Nobody is too old.
Okay.
Nobody's too old. I'll tell you why.
I'm young at heart.
Not only that, but I'm not religious, but we don't have a soul.
We're good people.
We are a soul. We have a body,
Yeah.
right? So basically, we have a body, don't we?
We're good people, that's all that matters.
We're good people. We're people bueno. La gente buena.
Okay.
La gente buena. Or is it la gente is singular, even though it means more people. La gente buena. So, have you been learning Spanish?
No.
Do you want to learn Spanish?
Do I have the time to learn Spanish? That's the problem.
If you got an hour a day on the toilet,
Okay.
I've got to just refresh this now because we're not connected and I can't see what you guys are saying, but there's going to be thousands of questions for Susan, like, what are you doing with that ugly mush over there? He's not here, so we can talk about him. He's not ugly though, is he?
No, I don't
And
think he's
I
ugly.
think he's fun as well.
He is, well,
He's a bit of a know-it-all, right?
okay.
He's a bit of a know-it-all, but he's into music. So if you
Very
can
much
imagine
so.
a Dave Lee Travis, would you give me a DJ that is like Graydon? Of course, Dave Lee Travis, we can't say anymore because of you tree, can we?
He likes folk. Who's the one on folk?
Okay.
What's he called? Whispering Bob Harris?
Whispering Bob, yeah.
Whispering Bob.
Whispering Bob. I can't remember his second name now. Put it in the comments.
Harris.
Eh?
Whispering Bob Harris.
Harris. You're dead right, Harris. Whispering Bob Harris. We still don't have a connection. I hope we're still streaming. Not connected. Afcast. Yeah, we're back in the room. So, yeah. Jack Bell, finally got you on a big screen. Wi-Fi does my editing. Cool dudes. This is being transmitted with the GH5 Mark II directly over my Wi-Fi, which is a little MiFi thing with a SIM card in it, at 6 megabits per second, I think. Full HD, 1080p. So you should get a decent picture, better than my phone. There you go. Neil Davis's great show as always. Tony Lingard always next season, Susan. Okay, here we go.
Yes, hopefully.
We got to go backwards. Hi, Tim. Just ripped in a few minutes later. Tina, if you're still on, thank you so much for all your support. We really do appreciate everything that you do for us. And Christina sends her love. Thank you. You know why. Tony first exchange, down shot. Thank you. I'm going backwards. If I've missed, oh, David's on. Hi. You were cooking fish and chips in the background. We do it in fat. Bread and butter, I hope, David.
Chippy does ours.
Sarah, you're now unhidden. Is Sarah there? Did she get on? Steve Fult. What's the weather forecast like for next week, please? Met Office and BBC showing rain. It will actually rain next week, but not everywhere. So, as you might have guessed, we've got microclimates here on the island. Did you see any rain on Thursday?
No, we didn't.
Thursday I was in Playa La Pinta and it chucked it down. Well, it chucked it down for a few spots, but it was dark and it was raining. It was raining and I was filming You'll actually see the clouds on Webby's thing. We did an advert for Hop and Grapes, the place where you can watch live racing in Tenerife. So don't worry about the forecast. Tenerife is the island of eternal spring, and if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if it's cloudy in the morning, it'll usually be better in the evening, and if it's cloudy, if it's good in the morning, it might cloud over midday, but usually at sunset the sun comes below the clouds, doesn't it? And you get a beautiful sunset. And to tell you the truth, it's warm all the time, isn't it?
There was a beautiful sunset last night in
It was.
Santa de la Cruz.
Oh, were you
Who
up in
was
Porto
there?
de la Cruz?
Yeah, Porto de la Cruz.
Porto de la Cruz? No problem.
Very nice.
So, Steve, Fult, don't worry about the thing. It's in the mid to high 20s, hotter in the sun, obviously. And if there's clouds, there's clouds. It's sort of like a spring day in Britain. I must admit, the wind's got cooler as it's come from that side, hasn't it? It's the warm wind from the Sahara's gone, but also there's less dust, and we can see La Gomera now, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Sue Long, I'm Susan, but prefer to be called Sue. There you go. Julie Wade's on. Wonder where Sarah's gone to. Has anyone heard about the local weather predicted for next week, please? Local weather is really weird because it can be like raining on one side of the street and not the other, but it's very, very rare that it rains. And if it does rain, it's a 10-minute job. Unless in October we might get these big dust storms, but that only lasts a day or two, so don't worry about that. Great show, we did that one. Look into my eyes, not Avani eyes, in my eyes. You are under temperature as always, 28 all day, every day. Copyright the Crackmaster. It is. Jack Bell finally got the big wife and did that one. Alwynhurst. Hi, Tim. Say hello to Susan and Graydon for me.
Hello, Holwyn.
Remember always.
I remember Alwyn, I do.
Yeah.
At Christmas.
I do. Hello, Alwyn.
Hello.
She's not Welsh, though, is she?
No, she's not Welsh. Just a Welsh name.
I just like saying hello, Alwyn. Steve Moody's on. Picture focus a bit soft. Oh. Yeah, that's because I was in manual focus. I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. And now I've blown it out because I'm on. Why have I blown it out? Oh, God. I've got to. I'll tell you what it is. The camera's overheating because it's in the sun. I've got to pull you a bit closer to us. There you go. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Webby Boom is on. Webby's on. Hey, Ganna, you made it. So we got half an hour to your show, Webby. I hope that you. Webby's on from Britain.
Well done, Webby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Graydon says well done. He didn't, but. No, he hasn't. Okay.
Two well-matched teams. You got the goal, we didn't.
Exactly. Good journey, traffic not too bad, he says. Been lovely today, Tony. Tenerife's great weather, it is. Do you make leche at home? Do you make leche at home? Do I make milk at home or cafe leche? I have a coffee at home. I had a coffee machine that did like espresso, and then I put some condensed milk in it, but it broke and I couldn't afford to replace it. So what I did is I went through all the instant coffees and I found two actually. One was Hacendado gravy coffee granules from Mercadona, and they did a Hacendado espresso fine powder, both instant, and I mixed them. I did a teaspoon of one, a teaspoon of the other, a squeeze of condensed milk, and that's my coffee in the mornings now.
Okay.
Instant coffee, granules. I mean, because I put so much condensed milk in it, you wouldn't guess, would you? Because I put so much condensed milk in it, it doesn't really matter that it's not fantastic coffee, I don't think. Because if you're drinking sort of Colombian or whatever coffee, you got to drink it black or you can't taste it. You know. You all white Tim. I'm here to answer any questions, says Webby. No, nobody. Oh, from 7 p.m. Okay. Well, go on your show for 7 p.m. Graham Withy's on. Graham, how the devil are you? How's Angie? Watching with Angela. Stir Fry Friday here in Bristol. Love Christina and say hello to pal Webby. There you go. He's right above you. And Rob, the cafe. Okay. As I said, I use instant granules and instant powder with condensed milk. In fact, it's all Hacendado. It's all Mercadona's own brand. Reminder to hit the thumbs up, please, says Anne-Marie Elton. And we have got all the comments out of the way. So I'm going to swap Susan out now for Graydon. Is that all right?
That's fine.
You want to come on?
Yeah.
You want
Just swap places.
just swap places? Let's, don't have to move the camera then.
Yeah.
And I've got to thank him very much for what he brought. Have you both got cushions?
Yeah.
You have over here.
Oh, yes.
Ladles and jelly spoons. It's Graydon Monk. All right, guys, how's it going? You coming through?
Yeah.
No, you got to squeeze past me. Squeezing past you, ladies. Cheers, Graydon.
Cheers. Cheers, good health.
Big ears. Of course, now Graydon's sat here. We've got to go to the wide angle.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Very nice.
There you go. Graydon Monk. Oh, we've still got your thing on. Can you stick your hand inside your Ross and don't let the magnet fall down? Otherwise, we'll be digging out your knickers for weeks. It's just a magnet. Just take it off. There you go. Perfect. You can either put the magnet inside or you can clip it on. It's up to you. Let me do it for you. There you go.
Okay.
Good enough. So,
One tool.
we're back in the room.
Right.
Graydon Monk.
So what do you want to know?
I want to know all about your radio station and what you do.
Okay. Well, at the risk of boring everybody, I hope everybody's not heard this before.
Put it this way. If we bore them, it's their fault. It is their fault.
Yeah, I'm part of a community-based radio station, Oldham Community Radio, and it's a charity, but they specialise in narrowcasting instead of broadcasting. So rather than putting a programme out to a wide range of people, a lot of the programmes are narrowcasted to people with specific tastes, such as Rock and Roll Diner to rock and roll people, the country show, blues show, soul and Motown, and they narrowcast to people's and also narrowcast community interests such as to the local rugby or football teams. And so it's a little bit of a different aspect that mainstream radio do. So it's good.
Can you narrowcast to one person?
There's probably only one person listening sometimes when I'm on. But the programme that I present, the main programme, is called the Friday Filter, which obviously nearly clashes with this. We're on at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock on Oldham Community Radio. You can pick it up on the internet or on your smart speakers, anything like that. And the Friday Filter focuses its filter on music over the last 120 to 130 years. Any recorded music from any time we just drop on and maybe explain about it and play a track. So you have things like, I mean, next week we've got Vesta Victoria, who was a music hall artist who was born in Leeds in 1873, and we've got her appearing on, and we've got Tom Robinson and PJ Harvey. It's a wide range of musical taste. We've had everything on from the old blues masters of the Mississippi Delta from the 1920s, straight through to Metallica from the 80s, 90s, and up to modern day. So we can drop on anything in any programme, which is really fascinating, and give you a bit of background about it. So that's from 8 till 9 every Friday evening.
You record it on a Thursday?
So we record on Wednesdays, and well, obviously tonight I'm here, so it's a repeat. Tonight we're repeating our 25th program tonight, which was done last October, and when I get back, so a week tonight, that'll be the first program of the new run, which will be our 50th program.
Next Friday.
Next Friday, so that'll be a bit of a special. We'll have
So basically,
a few
come to
special
me
things
first at 5:55, then go to Webby at 7,
Yeah.
8 o'clock, over to
Oldham Community Radio.
Oldham Community Radio.
Friday filter, an hour of quality music.
That sounds like an advert.
You never know what you're going to get on that program, and we explain everything. So
Like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, even your friend got on, Dave
Bonnie, yeah.
Dave Bonnie.
Cool dude.
Tim said you'll have never heard of him, and
they got him.
He was right. But I had never heard of him, but I found him and got a bit of a background off Tim about him, which was quite fascinating, and we put him on, and we just got to get Christina's story now on about Alvin Lee and 10 years after.
Exactly.
And that'll make another great record.
We'll record it on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll bring my microphone and everything. We'll record an interview
Yeah,
on Sunday.
you can do that if you want. You can do that, I don't mind that. Splice it into the programme. What can do all that editing now, lad?
Yeah.
You can do all that editing.
So do you want 48 kilohertz, 96 kilohertz, or 44.1?
96 is good.
96 is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can always edit it down to 44 if I want.
I can record in 44.1 on my phone,
Right.
but if I want 96, I've got to bring me caster, whatever it's called.
96 is
Zoom.
good because then if you edit it, it doesn't destroy it too much. You can still get a good good sound.
What I might do is just film it, and then you can take
the audio off.
You can take the thing off, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
And that's my retirement project, the Oldham Community Radio thing. And so, as Tim said, it was my birthday, my 70th.
Your 70th
birthday last
So when
Sunday.
When are you thinking of retiring?
So probably from the radio only when they throw me out. I think that'll be retirement from radio when they say
they throw you out.
You're off air, yeah. When they throw us off air, I won't be retiring from that. Music's been my passion throughout my life. I played in bands and all sorts of things.
Have you played in a band we might have heard of?
No. Well, I did once. I did once play back in Wayne Fontana, and the management said, "Look."
And the Fentones?
No, it was the Mindbenders.
The Mindbenders. Okay.
The Mindbenders had left by then, and they'd gone on their own. They had a hit with Groovy Kind of Love and all sorts of things. They had a hit on their own. So Neil didn't have Wayne didn't have a band. So the management said, "Look, you work for us, but can you back Neil for 5 nights? But you won't be called the Mindbenders, but it would just be Wayne Fontana and band." So we did that. But every club we appeared at, it had on the bill
Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders.
Because they wanted to get everybody in, of course.
Right.
So I always say I've been an honorary Mindbender for 5 gigs.
An honorary Mindbender? I'd love to be an honorary Mindbender.
So, I played in various bands up and down all over the place and around the northern club circuit. And
Bury Bolton, Bury Bridge Club, Ollins Social Club.
Yeah, I've done that.
Done Ollins Social Club.
Little Ulton Conservative.
Little Ulton Conservatives.
Yeah,
there you go. They're a hard audience.
Yeah. they can all be had if you turn up in the wrong mood, I tell you.
I remember I was in a band called Starry in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Starry. And I was a rhythm guitarist. The singer was Harry Robinson, and he's called Harry James now, and he's got the Mirage Bar in Ibiza.
Oh.
And he's a great singer. His dad was a great singer as well, and he was a great singer, Starry. And then basically I fancied this girl called Debbie, and we says, we want a girl singer, I said. So we got the girl singer in, chucked Harry out, nicked his bass player. He went solo and has done great since, right? And we became the Fabulous Phoenix Show Band, and we fizzled out in about 6 months.
Wow.
But we went to this, what's it called, Shop Window, up in Bolton somewhere, and all the concert secretaries were there, and they were booking for the season. It went totally crap. So I went in, I said, look, we will play for a £5, right? This was like 74, 75. I said, we'll play for a £5 unless we get another gig on that night, but we'll let you know 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they went, okay, so we only ever did 2 £5 gigs, and they paid us more. and they paid us more. So we enjoyed that.
You know, if you employ the right girl singer,
Yeah.
that image can get you better gigs if you employ the right girl singer.
Exactly.
I was in a band with a girl singer, and we got invited to play at Strange Ways Prison.
Strange Ways Hotel.
Yes, and they on the Sundays there, they used to do a concert to entertain the prisoners. Used to church on Sunday morning. Chapel was used on Sunday morning. They turned the chapel into a makeshift theatre, and they used to get bands in to do concerts. And we had a girl singer, and she said, I've got my outfit picked out. We had a low-cut top and hot pants for Strange Ways Prison. We said, ooh, is that wise? And the chaplain told us before we did the gig, each prisoner has to go in, there's no smoking in the auditorium, and each prisoner is given an apple to go in with, to eat. But if they don't like you, the apples are going to be heading your way. So be very, very careful.
I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, down, down. The flames, they went higher, and they burn, burn, burn. That ring of fire, a ring of fire.
It was almost like Johnny Cash was in the room, that, wasn't it?
It was like Johnny Cash was there. I might get a copyright strike now.
Well, yeah, we did get.
Charlie says Graydon is from my hometown.
Is Charlie from Oldham then?
Are you from Oldham, Charlie? No, it isn't. I'm so proud today. Wow. Oh, that was bonjour, France. I've missed a load of things. If you've said something, I'm going to Etihad Sunday to watch our title lift. That's probably to do with football because I don't understand the word he's saying.
No, it's not. It's.
Hey up,
it's
Tim
not
and Friends
football,
says Rizwan Neki. Rizwan Neki. That's an interesting name. Welcome, Rizwan. I think I've listened to Oldham Community Radio. I'm from Royton, says Charlie. Or Royton.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Well, I was born in Shaw, which is nearby.
In Shaw. Are you sure?
Very good.
Never heard that before, have you? I had Tim says Pete and Shell. 6:46 now. What, people watching? Oh no, the time. 118 people still watching. Tim's a rock and roll star. I used to play in these bands, and we did sort of like, it was in the 70s, so we did 70s music. So I never forget, we started with Sunday morning up with the lark.
Yeah.
I think I'll take a walk in the park, singing hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And that was, it was that.
Can't remember.
I can't remember that. Sunday morning. And we did Ray Dancer as well. Met a girl on a northern dance floor. Looks 16, she could have been more. You can't say that now, can you?
No.
What else did we sing? We sang loads of stuff. And I actually wrote a song that I sang with Debbie. And I can't remember it now. I didn't even write it down. We just sang it. But we were famous. When the band needed a break, Debbie and I sang a duet. And I know people will shoot me down for this. It was Streets of London. I did the picking guitar, and she sang so sweetly, it was unbelievable. Debbie, if you're watching, I haven't seen you for years, get in touch. Deborah Carroll, she was
So
called.
you wrote the Streets of London?
I didn't write the Streets of London.
Okay.
No.
I thought I hope Ralph McTell's
Only
listening.
the lonely. You gotta do bum 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 as you are. Need more thumbs up? Yes, I know, sure. Haha. Yes, Tim, give thumbs up, great guy. Like a puppet on a string. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Thank you so much. Clementine, there we go. We got some food here. It's a scone and a muffin. In fact, that's exactly what we are. Now, I'm going to be really controversial now. Is it scone or scone?
Ooh, I always say scone.
Scone. It's because it's scone, right? You eat it, scone.
Yep.
I say scone. Scone. Because I'm from Bury. Actually, I'm not from Bury. I went to school in Bury, though. I went to Welly Sec. Graydon, what was your claim to fame?
My claim to fame?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a real claim to fame.
Have you got somebody really famous that you've met or that you know?
Met Nile Rodgers.
Nile Rodgers? The Nile Rodgers?
Yeah. A friend of mine is a keyboard player in his band, and so he invited us to the gig. And so afterwards went back to the hotel, and now was there. He doesn't go to the bar because he can't be around drink.
All right.
So, but now was there. So I thought, well, if I meet him, it might be the only time I ever meet him. So I'm going to ask a question, as you do, and I'm not going to go without asking a question. So he was there, and he was very affable, and I said, what do you think? Because he's produced loads and loads and loads of songs for other people, not just for himself. I said, what do you think, in your opinion, is the best song you've ever produced? So I thought, I'll get this answer at least. And he said, what he said surprised me very much. Like a Virgin by Madonna.
He produced that?
Yeah, so first I didn't know he'd even produced that. And secondly, for that one to be his favourite one. And he said the reason why that was his favourite one was the record company gave him a brief to say that this young girl, we need to make her very big, and she needs hit records, and we need you to produce something that's going to be chart topping and push her into the limelight. And he fulfilled that brief all the way along with that one.
Wow.
And it's the one he's most proud of. And so I think he's probably, I met a few people while I was on the club circuit that were reasonably famous, but I think he's probably the most heard of person I've ever met.
And I've never heard of him. Why have I never heard of him?
You remember Chic the band, don't you? You must remember them. Le Freak.
Le Freak, yeah.
And We Are Family.
Yeah.
And he produced all them kind of things. David Bowie, Let's Dance, he produced that one. And all sorts of things like that. So he's produced lots of stuff for other people. So
I know the other people, I just didn't know him.
Right. And yeah, The Greatest Dancer and Le Freak by Chic and loads of other things. So look him up on the internet. You'll find
I definitely will. Graydon, you've gone up in my esteem tenfold.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right. Cheers.
I'm going to get Neil over. Where's Neil gone? He's sitting over there.
Do you want me to get him?
No, well, no. I'll chat with the people. Don't worry. Do you want a scone and a muffin?
No, thanks. We're going to do the Indian after.
I'm going to eat the scone then. The scone. Do you want to watch me eat a scone? I'll pretend I'm the Macmaster and I'll do it out of 10. Well, my friends, here we are at the Monte Cristo, and we have gone to get the scone. Is it a scone or a scone? Controversial. Is it a scone or a scone? What are these called in German?
Marmeladenbrot.
No, it's the kind broad. It's got Rosinen drin.
Stuten. Stuten mit Marmelade und
Stuten.
Butter. Mit Marmelade und Butter.
And marmalade and butter. That's the North German version.
The best scone in the world.
Yeah, that's what Lee would have said. This is the best scone in the world.
This, my friends. Oh, we still got your microphone on. Which is good. It's a clip. No, it's a clip. Just press it together. No, thumb and forefinger. No. It's a clip. That's it. At the top. Where the fluffy bit is. There you go. We got it now. That one. Are we on automatic focus? Yeah, we are. This, my friends, is the best scone in the world.
Scone.
Scone. Controversial. Hang on. Oh, there we go. So, for those of you following Darren John, he arrived on the island yesterday morning. He's here for a week. If you're watching Darren, you know my schedule. Meet up Monday. Tuesday there's no walk because Christina's having her haircut by Jill. Wednesday I'm going to El Medano to meet Neil, and we're going to go for a I'm going to go for a walk in El Medano, and we're going to meet him for a coffee afterwards. And could you do me a favour, Karsten?
Well, yeah.
I want Neil to come on and say hello. Is that all right, Neil?
Yeah, you put me
You want to swap chairs?
No, sir, no problem.
Perfect, thank you. Can you get in there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm in here, yeah.
This, my friends, is Neil.
Hi.
Let's turn you like this.
I'll take these sunglasses off, look.
No, leave them on, they look
Oh,
cool.
Look, it's easy, look. There you go. People like to see your eyes. I only wear sunglasses
They
for
do.
the sun.
I'm going to put this on here.
Yeah, okay.
It's your microphone. Oops, clip. There you go.
Okay, Tim.
Ladles and jelly spoons. This is Neil. He's contacted
Hello.
me over the last 20 years. Not 20 years, but you know what I mean.
He's my better looking brother.
I'm your brother. You're your better looking brother. I think you look better. You look pretty cool, actually.
Thank you.
Tell him he looks cool.
You're too kind.
And he's been contacting me. He said he didn't want to be on it, but I think that we met during COVID, right?
Yeah.
Online.
I initially saw the videos of you and Andrew when you was both vlogging and the MacMaster.
Where we were the three amigos.
Yeah, I saw that, but I found you later. It was only maybe a week later. Your channel, I started to watch you, and I thought, I like this, and I also watch you.
Was it my animal magnetism, Neil?
No, you're just a good interviewer. Simple.
It is simple, isn't it?
It's simple,
It
yeah.
is simple.
I couldn't do it, but it's simple for you. And I think I used to. You may take this the wrong way,
I will never take anything the wrong way.
but I could listen to you going to sleep
There you go.
with no visuals.
Neil wants to put Timothy to sleep.
No, a calming radio voice.
Do you know
like
that I have actually put out one meditation video?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go to my channel and you go to the playlists and you go to the meditation playlist, I have a go to sleep video. I'm not on it. I've got like these psychedelic things, but it's my voice saying.
I'll find that.
Yeah, basically, if you
Yeah,
want
I'll
to
look
go
for
to
that and
sleep
find
and you want to go on the meditation video, basically all you got to do, I say like, and now, relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Relax your arms, your
I can
fingers.
feel it working already.
I'm telling you.
I
Relax
can.
your hips.
No,
I do
your
this
vo-
to me. And
the
then
vo-
Christina comes in the bedroom and I say, everybody up.
Yeah, your voice, Tim, it's just a lovely tone, and the way you treat people is fabulous.
I think that everybody deserves to be taken at face value until they reveal their inner selves. And once you've
Correct,
revealed your
yeah.
inner self, there's always something good inside. Always.
I know.
Even if you're out.
Well, I'm the
outside.
same age as you, Tim.
No, you're not.
You're younger than me
I'm a younger.
by 3 months.
Exactly. I know this because we met him yesterday.
I'm 63 in August.
You know, old people.
But
Us youngsters have got to stick
you
together.
look a lot younger than me.
No, we don't. Take your glasses off. Take your glasses off. But said Fred, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Now, what I thought with these was it's more like Buggles. Video killed
Video killed the radio star.
Yeah.
That was the first video on MTV, right?
But not you. I'd leave you.
Yeah, it was.
Because you're a good radio voice, Tim.
People say I should
I'm
get a
joking.
job on the radio.
Yeah.
And say I've got a great face for radio.
Yeah. But your voice is a radio voice, naturally.
You all know what I'm going to say now, don't you?
Have you?
You all know. You too can have an accent like mine for only $39.95
Yeah.
down and 3 easy payments of $9.95.
That's fantastic.
Ring 1-800-NO-BRITS.
Can you do the movie adverts? Like the scary ones or the adventure ones?
In a world gone mad.
Yeah, that's the one. I've got a friend who does them to perfection.
Really?
Yeah.
If I have a
He's
script,
really good.
if you give me a script, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I can't make it up. I can't make.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't-
you've got to have something to read.
Oh, hang on.
But
I'll tell you what.
the way
I'll,
you can
I'll
put it-
read the comments as if it was a movie advert. How's that? All right.
Okay.
Are you ready? I'm going to start with Tony Lingard. Tim, rock and roll star. Bit like him, all right, Orcus wailing. Singing Only the Lonely now. So glad no one can hear me. Need more thumbs up, please. Only takes a couple of seconds to hit. Yes.
Okay, Tim.
I know, sure. Ha ha.
The same tone, but do an exciting adventure movie.
An exciting adventure
Yeah,
movie.
like him advertising a movie.
Okay. Am I reading this again?
No, well, yeah, you can use that, but like make it sound in the tone of like him, you know, like the movie adverts what used to be on years ago, and you used to get the voice. And,
I know, but I can't make it up. That's my problem.
yeah, but
I only read scripts.
read the comments. Just do it to the comments.
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I've gone off the Wi-Fi again, so I'm gonna get back on the Wi-Fi. We're late. We've got to say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It's Webby's Sports Roundup.
Hey, we're going.
It's 7 o'clock.
Where is he?
He's not here.
Why?
He's in England. We flew yesterday. You're not going to meet him. Oh, what a shame. Webby, I'm sorry I'm late. What I'm going to do now, everybody rush over to Webby Sports Roundup. We love you very much.
Is he going live from England?
He's going live from England.
Oh, good. Okay.
Ladles and jelly spoons. I'd like to thank Neil. I'd like to thank Susan. I'd like to thank Graydon. I'd like to thank Declan. He's not Declan, is he? Karsten.
Karsten.
I knew something like
Amelia.
that. Amelia, we didn't get to see Amelia. She's okay with it, isn't she? She's okay. She doesn't want to be on it. No. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put the thing up here, the thing down here, the thing down here, and over there, and we go to the job. Bye.